Welcome to my new video and thanks a lot for being so active on the last one. Today I want to continue the video row about legendary open world farms. In this case especially we're gonna take a look at heavy legendary armor, as you wished on the community hub of my channel. But enough of the words, let's jump directly into the guide. The first armor piece that we are look at is the Castrum Crown of the Goat King. This legendary heavy helmet has a low drop chance at the enemy, Stubbles the Goat King. Let me read the tooltip for you before I show you how you can spawn the enemy and defeat him. Castrum Crown of the Goat King. Heavy headpiece. 15 Constitution, 9 Strength, Empty Gem Socket, Ancient Ward, plus 4.7% damage absorption against Ancient Guardians. Refreshing Ward, reduces active cooldowns by 1.8% after being hit 4 times. Does not trigger off persistent damage, thought effects, or blocked attacks. Physical Aversion, you take 3.8% less damage from ranged physical attacks. Stubbles also drops another heavy piece on my list. The second item of this enemy has the following stats. Bouldering Gloves. Heavy Handpiece. 24 Constitution, Empty Gem Socket, Empowering Breaker, when your attacks are blocked, gain a stack of Empower, increasing damage by 3.8% for 5 seconds, 5 stacks max. Refreshing, reduces max cooldowns by 2.8%. Resilient, PvP only, critical hits deal 4.8% less damage to you. For the spawn of Stubbles you have to unseal the ancient glyph on top of the ruins. The video shows you the direct location. After you cast through the unsealing process Stubbles spawns next to you. At first he is not interested in you, but if you attack him he launches an attack on you that may cause you to fall off the cliff as I do in the clip, so beware of his attacks. Our next 2 armor pieces are from the elite enemy Colossus of Kebwe. You can find him at the direction on the screen. His location is near the Great Shrine of Thoth. The first item he can drop is the following. Weighted Greaves. Heavy Leg Piece. 24 Strength, Empty Gem Socket, Ancient Ward, plus 4.7% damage absorption against Ancient Guardians. Invigorated, Weaken, Disease, Exhaust, and Rend expires 10% faster. Refreshing Ward, reduces active cooldowns by 1.8% after being hit 4 times. Does not trigger off persistent damage, thought effects, or blocked attacks. The second drop you can obtain after killing the enemy is finally a chest plate, the stuff we're all here for. Colossal Storm Plate. Heavy chest piece. 15 Constitution, 9 Strength, Lightning Ward 4, plus 6% lightning damage absorption. Elemental Aversion, you take 3.8% less damage from ranged elemental attacks. Invigorated, Weaken, Disease, Exhaust, and Rend expires 10% faster. Ancient Ward, plus 4.7% damage absorption against Ancient Guardians. Next item piece is again a headpiece. It drops from the enemy Lord Sobek, which is located on a coast, south of the Brimstone capital. You can see in the screen where exactly. Let me read the stats for you. Crown of Sobek. Heavy headpiece. 24 Strength, Empty Gem Socket, Angry Earth Ward, plus 4.7% damage absorption against Angry Earth. Vigor, Burn, Bleed, and Poison expires 10% faster. Physical Aversion, you take 3.8% less damage from ranged physical attacks. Interested in a more animalish style on your head, you can go on the hunt for King Jurana. He is an elite enemy north of the Brimstone's capital. If you manage to defeat him, which is very easy like all the other enemies on this list, you have a chance to loot the following headpiece. King of the Jungle. Heavy headpiece. 24 Strength, Empty Gem Socket, Beast Ward, plus 4.7% damage absorption against beasts. Resilient, PvP only, critical hits deal 4.8% less damage to you. Refreshing, reduces max cooldowns by 2.8%. next enemy we already killed in the last guide, his name is Sothis, and he is a great scorpion which is also really easy to defeat. He also dropping a heavy headpiece, which exactly I read for you now. Vermilion Star Shield. Heavy headpiece. 24 Constitution, empty gem socket, critical retribution, PvP only, on crit taken, gain 9.2% increased crit chance for 7 seconds, 20 seconds cooldown, refreshing ward, reduces active cooldowns by 1.8% after being hit 4 times. Does not trigger off persistent damage, bot effects, or blocked attacks. Physical aversion, you take 3.8% less damage from ranged physical attacks. Our next enemy is a lesser-known elite enemy in the southeast of Brimstone Sands. Near his location is a teleport shrine, exactly there where my mouse hovers. The enemy we are looking for is named Primus Galba. He spawns on top of the eastern constructions of the mob site. If you are pulling him, you should aware of the minions he spawns immediately after you pull him. If you manage to defeat him, you have a potential chance of obtaining the following item. Blacksmith's Memento. Heavy handpiece. 24 strength. Fire ward 4, plus 6% fire damage absorption. Elemental aversion, you take 3.8% less damage from ranged elemental attacks. Corrupted ward, plus 4.7% damage absorption against corrupted. Indestructible, this item no longer loses durability. Last enemy of this farming list is finally one that you cannot defeat solo. His name is Montuckle of the Shield. He is located northwest of the Brimstone's capital, in the elite area zone. But if you take a look at the chat, you should relatively fast find a group for the Heliopolis Elite Run, which you can join to defeat him in a group. If you are lucky enough, you can obtain the following item from Montuckle of the Shield. Greaves of the Montuckle. Heavy leg piece. 24 strength. Empty gem socket. Elemental aversion, you take 3.8% less damage from ranged elemental attacks. Freedom, slow, stun, and root expires 10% faster. Corrupted ward, plus 4.7% damage absorption against corrupted. At last, I want to say thank you for tuning in again. If you are not a subscriber, it would be very kind to leave a like or a subscribe.